Daily forecast for Euro USD for Thursday, the 27th of November. This is the daily chart. Swing structure is bullish. We've had a break in market structure over here, after which we can expect a pullback. The pullback has gone on for quite some time, and we now expect this to get over, and probably we look at targeting this weak swing high. This is where we are at the moment. There is this bit of a supply zone which from where we can get a reaction. Nothing really happened from here because it didn't really lead over here, so I don't expect too much of a reaction, but probably price will just kind of come here and then we go forward. How do we know if this pullback is over? Well, we would expect a minimum of a change of character when we take this swing high out or this candle high out, and for me that would also signify an internal break of structure. It could be this or this, but this is also significant for me, and I would take this as both a change of character as well as an internal break of structure, and then look for longs to target this weak swing high. That's as far as the daily is concerned. Moving on to the 4-hour chart, we are currently bearish. Why? Because we've had a break of market structure here, and then we've had a pullback. The pullback is over here, and we're kind of pulling back, and we have no reason to believe that that we will not take this swing low out, because the H4 is bearish. The only reason why we will consider that I'm going to be cautious if I'm looking at shorts is only because we expect that probably the daily pullback is absolutely over, and now it's all turning bullish. But that's it for now. We will only be looking at what the charts are actually showing us. So we will be in line with the bearish outlook as far as H4 is concerned. So we've had a break in structure, we've had a pullback, and now we're ready to kind of again continue down. So from here I would probably just expect this to kind of go down from here like this. That's going to be my outlook, but let's just wait and see what happens. We entering this H4 zone over here. Is this really significant? Well, not so significant. I mean, it hasn't really led to this supply zone hasn't really led to any major break in structure, as in it hasn't taken this out. This would be major, but yes, it's caused a change of character and internal break of structure, swept some liquidity and all of that. But yeah, I mean, right now on the H4 I will definitely be looking in continuing the trend, and the trend is bearish as far as H4 is concerned. On the M15 we are currently bullish because we had a break in structure. After that we wanted to see a pullback. Is this a significant pullback? No, not for me. So yeah, we can expect a pullback to happen at any point. We have entered this H4 zone, and probably because we've had this extended bullish leg, we would expect some kind of a pullback to happen. Now yesterday we had, I'm not very sure which zone we had marked. We said that we'll get some kind of a pullback from here. We did. However, it didn't really take anything out over here. It did happen in the New York session here, when it took this out, and there was significant momentum over here. So I would have probably looked at taking a trade, once the price pulled in to this zone here, this candle here, because this candle, from here we've seen like quite a bit of a momentum as far as the bearish action is concerned. So I would have, we saw this, and then if price pulled back over here, so let's say it came here, I would have probably gone down to the M5, and then I would have maybe refined it over here, and then looked at possibly entering, see some kind of a chalk or some kind of a liquidation and then look at entering. However, thankfully, this didn't really hold and it just kind of shot right through this. And with a lot of momentum, all these candles were, with a lot of momentum. This was probably some news. I'm not very sure, but yeah, this would have, if I had just decided to enter on, just on this and maybe at the equilibrium over here and just enter a short over here, just let's say at 50% of this and just about cover this and look at playing maybe something like this, I would have definitely suffered a loss. So even once the price pulls into a zone which to you sounds like a really good zone, you need to be cautious. And I could have also just not doing anything, just probably just entered on this because I saw a lot of momentum, and this would have definitely been a loss. So yeah, so that's where we are at the moment, and I would expect a pullback to happen anytime, and then we continue the bearish trend for the H4 and target the weak swing structure here. But yeah, let's just wait for the price action to develop a little more. We're still in Asia session, and let's just wait for London. London might just sweep the highs over here and then continue. But yeah, let's just be reactive to what price does for us, and we'll take it from there. That's it for now. Stay safe and may the markets be with you.